Hey, what's good, YouTube? Antonyami here, back with another video, and I got top 32, 22nd place at the Pittsboro regionals. We got back super late last night, so I didn't want to do a deck profile yesterday because I was just like, as soon as I got back home, I fell asleep basically. But yeah, we did it again with White Forest again. And I was gonna take Snake Eyes to this regionals, and then like the last 2 days before, I think it was like Wednesday night or like Thursday morning or something, I decided to spice up a White Forest list. And I guess if you guys see the title, it's a Ryzeal deck. So I'll talk about that as we get to the deck profile. But I went X2 and I lost really early. My first loss was to the guy I played at locals in the finals. At the tournament, I got first place. Daniel, super clean guy. He's so good. He's so good at the game. He also topped the regionals as well. I think he got 19th or something. So yeah, so shout outs to Daniel. Then after that, I lost in my round 3. I got Exodia'd basically by Odeon. In the last round or last game, I opened really broken. And he drolled me as Valord, and then evenly matched me, hit me with terraforming, and then also had men in the mark. So I didn't want to scoop it. I wanted to see if he can like set up a board or misplay or something, and no, he literally just clapped me. So yeah, shout out to that Odeon player. But yeah, interesting decks I went against. The only real interesting deck I went against was like a 60 card Mech Lord deck, which is very interesting. And then I also went against a Odatic Mizurugi deck, which is really scary. But other than that, everything else was pretty standard outside of that. So a lot of Ryzeals, let's just say that. A lot of Ryzeal. So anyway, quick shout outs real quick to start off the video here. Shout outs to Kenny, shout outs to 50, Jess, shout outs to everybody at the locals, Daniel, people at Gamers Alley, Chase. This is a lot. I hate to do this because I feel like I always gonna leave people out and stuff like that. But shout outs like to Herb, shout outs to Corey, shout outs to Derek, Caesar, Chris, Haas, Alan. Yeah, there's a lot of people to shout outs, but if I forget you, Marco, this is so many people. I can look and keep going on. So if I didn't mention you, just note that if we hang out and we talk and stuff like that, that you guys are awesome. Well, shout outs to all the people that came up to me and talked to me as well. So people that like subscribe to my channel, it's always good to see like subscribers and stuff like that. So like, again, shout outs to you guys. And if I haven't met you guys, I will love to, because I guess people just like talking to me. It's just very insightful. I feel like a coach sometimes to people, but yeah, I just like talking about the game, man. It's really, really cool. So anyway, let's go ahead and start into the deck profile. I think I yapped long enough. So starting with the hand traps, because I always do that. Triple Ash, triple Droll, triple Imperm, one Valor, and then double Ogre. Replacing the first two Valors with Ogre was like the best decision ever. This card was like the best hand trap in my deck all day. Well, besides Droll. Droll was pretty broken too. But Ogre against the Blue Eyes matchup was crazy. Of course, Ogre versus Ryzeal was crazy. Ogre versus the Mech Lord player was crazy. So yeah, and of course we played the one God card, Talents. Yeah, the card was in everybody's hand. I got Talents a lot. I Talents a lot of people. It almost felt like it was at 3 anyway. So yeah, whatever. So next, going to the White Forest cards. Of course, you play your triple Sylvie. Next, you play your triple Ezet. Obviously, just your best starters. Then you play the one Rusia, one Stellar, and then your one Asmina Ezeth, In this version, you play both of these because you're playing the Toy Box engine and you want to resolve the Toy Box as much as possible. So yeah, you play like these 9 White Forest monsters. Ratios were perfect. And then of course you play 1 Woes and then the 1 Tails. Tails is just, or sorry, Woes is just a really good low to the ground card. It's like you get drolled or you go Sylvie, search this. Like I search this a lot of the times. If this is your only play, you always search Woes, of course, because it's like your 1 card combo enabler. But if you can play, you always search Woes, and it like always felt good to play on your opponent's turn. Felt good. Then for the Azamina package or the Sinful Spoils package, you play 1 Black Witch. At one point it was at 2, but I figured that you really didn't need it because Black Witch was like always searchable in your deck, and you don't ever want to start with Black Witch by itself because it's very costly. So I decided to play at 1, and it was perfect. Of course, you played a triple wanted, basically 4 copies of Dilla Bellstar, and then you play Betrayal. I'm gonna tell you right now, guys, if you guys are not playing Betrayal, I don't know what you guys are doing. This card is so broken. The amount of times I go Black Witch, set this, and they had to read it, and even sometimes my opponent is like, yo, why have I never seen this card? Or, you know, why are not more people playing it? I don't know. But if you guys are not playing the Betrayal, something is definitely wrong with you guys. I'm just gonna be real with you. Like, this card was insane. I negated Grass. I negated let me see. I negated Talents. It's just so much stuff I negated that people like, oh wait, it doesn't hit monsters. And then when I hit like Field Spells or True Light or something, then it's permanently negated. So like it's out the game forever. So yeah. And then your Black Witch gets follow up. I could say more about this card. The Graveyard effect came up like 3 times. It protected my Deceptions. It protected like my Wanted. It protected Black Witch. So broken. Of course, you got your Hollow, Deception, Sinful Spoils of the White Forest. This card was crazy all weekend. This was really good, of course, and Deception at 1 because you don't want to open it because it's very, very expensive, very costly. Going with the Toy Box engine, because yes, we played the Toy Box engine. This engine I missed so much. But it's just broken. Like, if you open the Toy Box, it just gives you so much free advantage. It's insane. Whenever I feel like I open this card, outside of me playing against the Odeon player, because I opened like 2 Toy Box, Black Witch, Azet, and Woes, and I was like, oh, I win this game easy. And no, I got triple hand trapped and then evenly matched. So I got cooked. I got ultra cooked. My whole Toy Box engine got banished face down. My Black Witch got banished face down. Yeah, it was a bad time. Yeah, my Woes got ashed. Like, it was just tough. It was just very, very tough. But the cool thing about the Toy Box engine, that why I played my other engine in my deck, is because this right here bridges into your White Forest engine, and it also bridges into your I could tap this real quick. Okay. And it also bridges into your Ryzeal engine, because Toy Soldier searches any level 4 light monster, and guess what's the level 4 light? Ice and X Ryzeal on top of Sylvie and Rusia. There's been times I had to search Rusia with this as well. But yeah. And of course, Black Witch trigger your Toy Soldiers, your White Forest cards, target or trigger your cards. It's so broken. It's just so broken. This not also being that a soft once per turn is crazy, because you can actually send it to the graveyard, and then you can bring it back with Dilla Bells and activate it again. Just free advantage, free advantage, and it just has synergy to your White Forest cards. And then Toy Tank, also outside of turn 1, you always just rely on this guy, or even in turn 1 you can as well, because Toy Tank can summon monsters from your graveyard or from your hand, and that's like really relevant in the grind game, because you can bring back your Ryzeal monsters and they can trigger, and it's just broken. Like, the engine is insane. Like, you just never lose when you open Toy Box. For the Ryzeal engine, I'm playing double X, double ice Ryzeal, one sword, one node, and then one cross. I don't really need to talk about this. Like, this engine was insane, very broken. There were some games where I literally just played Ryzeal, and people thought I was on pure Ryzeal or something. And then there were some games where I just played with White Force, and I actually won an entire match with just pure White Force. So it's just very cool. But when they see them both together, people get like, they go, what the heck? I got crazy reactions, and people ask for my list a lot. Even the judges were asking me for my list because they were like walking around. They saw me with Detonator plus Sylvia plus Dove Bells, and they were like, what is going on? So yeah, I'll make like a combo tutorial or anything about the deck list, like basic combos or how it like works and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm not gonna really worry about it too much if you guys don't care to like see combos and like things like that, because I won't be playing this deck for the next format. But if this video particular gets like 100+ likes, I'll do like a really cool like combo tutorial on this deck. It's really insane. But other than that, I'm going to be focusing mostly on Alliance Insight. So again, let me know if you guys want me to do that by hitting the like button. So anyway, to the extra deck, I played one SP Little Knight. Only Link monster I played, came up a lot, really good. Again, for the Azamina package, I played the one Arcielago. You play the one Sylvia, you play Saint Azamina, and then you play Mo Regina. These two cards came up a lot. This actually won me single-handedly a game versus Ryzeal. My Ryzeal planet went first. I drilled him. He ends on a detonator. Then I started with the Saint Azamina, and yeah, I just went straight into Saint Azamina. Activate the effect of Saint Azamina, summoning Azamina Azets. Then I normal summon another Droll, and then I just attacked him to the detonator for 9,000, and it was game. Card was insane. It also came up versus breaking the Mizurugi Odatic board. Very, very insane. So, yep, that was broken. Mo Regina. It's typically the card you summon off of this. And usually you always make this card, or you make this card with like Wanted plus like, I don't know, Betrayal or White Forest, or not Witches of the White Forest, the quick play White Forest Sinful Spoils card. And then you just shuffle back your Wanted or use Wanted's effect, and then you get a free pop too. Came up a lot. Then, of course, for your synchros, you play Chaos Angel, Delabels, Arcia, and then you play your Wolf. Yeah, I mean, nothing to really be said about those cards. It's just standard at this point to play these four cards. Chaos Angel came up a good amount of times. And then for the XYZ package, I played one Detonator. Then I played double Dual Drive. Then I played the one Equips Twins, one Dagars, and then one Aggregator. This package was like, oops, I didn't mean to hit my cards. These packages were like insane all weekend. And the only reason why I played double Dual Drive, because this used to be a Babushka, but at the very last second, literally the night before the regionals, I decided to bump Dual Drive to 2, because there's some lines where you want to go X, dump Dual Drive, just to have an extra Ryzeal name engraved. And I guess if you play Ryzeals, you definitely understand why you play Dual Drive, because I never summoned the second one. I always dumped it off of X. Sometimes you would dump Twins, and then sometimes you would dump Aggregator based off of your hand. But yeah, so that is it for the extra deck. For the side deck, which was like the fakest side deck I've ever had in Yu-Gi-Oh history, I had triple Mocharmy. Card was insane, drew it a lot. Perulia, card's insane, drew it a lot. I drew Meowis. I feel like the more I play this card, the more I like it more and more. Again, I drew it a lot. It was very, very good. Oh, by the way, my Fruos definitely got ashed a lot, which like whatever, but it also resolved a lot too. So yes, these cards are just insane. Then I played for my going first package. I played one Call Body Grade, one Cross Out. Never drew them. Didn't need it. Then I played the Metal Tyranus and Ultimate Slayer for kind of like the Blue Eyes, the Malice, and the Ryzeal matchups. And then there's some matchups that it'll like blend over into. But yeah, in the mirror match versus like Ryzeal, you don't care for your detonator, but your opponent does, because you have a really strong secondary engine in White Forest, right? So you go Droll versus them, they end on detonator, and then you go Metal Tyranus, banish your face down detonator, and you banish theirs, and the game is basically over. And then the secret card I also wanted to play, which is the Psycho Readers. Never drew it, but it would have came up versus Odadix. It would have came up versus Blue Eyes, and a lot of people were on Ryzeal, not Ryzeal, Fiendsmith. So it would have came up versus that, but just never drew it. So, but yeah, that is the list, and yeah, it performed amazingly. Like, just kind of going back to my deck list a little bit of like some of the like combos and stuff I was doing a lot, because I was also just like, let me see, this kept happening like all day, right? So I'll like a lot of the times we go like normal summon Sylvie, activate the effect, and then they go imperm or whatever, and I'm just like, okay, that's pretty standard. Then I go X, and people go, wait, what? You know, and then they ask for my deck profile and they ask me to explain. A lot of people told me to like explain my deck and stuff, and it was just funny. Because I feel like every time my friends would come over, they would always see me like have all my cards out, and they were just like talking about it, so it was just funny. But then like, yeah, people would hand trap this, and I'm like, okay, and then you overlay this into like a dual drive, and you just keep pushing. So you put them on better have triple hand trap, and yeah, it's just really insane. Not only that, there's a combo line that I kept playing it. It was like the safe way to play, because again, people are starting to hand trap Ryzeal monsters now because the engine got hit with a consistency hit. So instead of like going normal summon ice in this position, a lot of the times I'll go Toy Box, activate the effect of Toy Box, setting Toy Soldier and Toy Tank, and then I'll use Ice Ryzeal's effect to summon itself, sending Toy Soldier, and then Toy Soldier will bring itself back out, just to play like really safe. And if that gets hand trapped, then you have two monsters for a dual drive. Again, came up a lot in a lot of situations. So like a lot of the times it depends on your starting hand. Oh, so sometimes Ice and Sylvie also came up together too, because this also can extend itself. So that was the kind of like the synergy with that too, which is really, really good. And of course, you know, with the Toy Tank and stuff like that, how it affects with like, you know, the Wanted engine. And you know, it was just really, really insane. I summoned that sometimes. I actually can heart number summon that before. I mean, as that, it's just insane. So like, you just bridge your engines together. Also, there is a you know what? Do I want to go over the one card Sylvie combo? No, I won't do it in this video. But basically, Sylvie can get you into your Ryzeal cards too, or your of course a Stellar can. Your Azet. Yeah, resolving one Azet gets you like full inboard, because you get your dual drive live with this card, and you also get Delibels plus Sylvia. So like this right here is just like insane. Sylvia is the same thing, but Azet is just better in that position. So yeah, it's cool. And I guess I'll show you a case of the classic inboard I always end on. Happened like a lot, even through hand traps, because I remember I got imperm nibbed in one spot, and I still ended on like detonator, Black Witch with the trap, fill spell, Delibels on top of that. It was like really insane. But here, I'll show you guys the inboard I ended on. This is like the classic inboard I played. So it was detonator with 3 materials. It was Delibels here. Then it was here, I guess I do it like that so you guys can see it. It was always Silvera, or sorry, yeah, Silvera in the extra monster zone for more space because your field gets filled really fast. And you had her on board. Then you had the fill spell. Then sometimes if you have the toy box engine, sometimes you have toy box with like set cards, so they can't battle because you have battle protection. Then what's the other card? Oh, Black Witch. Where's my Black Witch? Then you'll have, where is my Black Witch? Is she in here? She gotta be in here. That with, no, where is my Black Witch? Here it is. Boom. This is the end board. This is typically the end board you go for. Sometimes you have toy box here, sometimes you don't, but then you always have like deception set and stuff like that. Maybe you have like an imperm set. And yeah, this is typically your end board, and this is basically, to me, look like an FDK. Like there's some like end boards I'll end with this, and I would never even trigger any of these cards. I'll just go detonator pop, cross negate, and then the game was over. Like I didn't even use these interruptions sometimes. Detonator is just so ignorant and broken by himself that he can just win games because he's just broken. And again, he's protected by a lot of stuff. Oh, also in the middle of your combos and stuff like that, especially if you open up like the White Forest stuff, it's really broken to resolve a detonator, or sorry, a dual drive when you have this on board. Like it's so broken. Like this kind of protects the rest of your Ryzeal combo if you do it late, which was the idea. So, but yeah, enough yapping about it. It's a good deck. It overperformed and it just caught a lot of people off guard, which is really good. So, all right, guys, thank you guys for all watching. Yeah, I was trying to get top 8 or win, but I just couldn't do it because I lost to Daniel, my locals legend, and then I also just got blown out by Odeon. But other than that, everything was like solid. So thank you guys for all watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.